Good morning, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams, and it is a beautiful day outside. It's actually fairly overcast, but kind of sunny, and it's going to be really warm. Tell me where you're watching from. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video. I want to talk about what can happen in just 24 hours. 24 hours is actually a lot can happen in just 24 hours, but in this context, we're going to be talking about a 24-hour fast. Doing an extended fast of 24 hours once a week, every so often. We're going to doing it every other week this summer is such a powerful process for your body and such a needed process, and one that is actually not as challenging as you think. It might be, and can be really powerful for your results, powerful for where you want to go, powerful for your overall long-term sustainable health. 24-hour extended, like that type of fast, more than the 16 hours, not much more than that, but enough that it's giving your body a lot. So what's happening in this? What can happen in these 24 hours? And so I'm drinking ketones, I'm drinking electrolytes, I'm drinking water, I'm drinking coffee. Those all are going to support me in being able to do my 24-hour fast. But lots of things are happening. So tell me if you've ever done a 24-hour fast, put done it in the comments. If you've never done a 24-hour fast, put never in the comments. It's something that you can build up to. If you can't do 24 right away, it's all good. Try doing 18, try doing 17 even. If you're normally doing 16, just build up once a week, build up to a little bit more. Do 17 the next week, do 18 the next week, do 19 the next week, do 20, all the way till you get to 24. And I promise you'll be able to get there, because it really isn't as challenging, because your body was created to be in this state of digestive rest. It has the ability to do that and to tap into those glycogen, that's your stores of extra carbs that your body stores in your muscles and your liver. The glycogen is like reserves. It's like the storage, the pantry for your body when there's no food. And when you're not eating and you're choosing to fast, then you're giving your body the opportunity to tap into that, and to start to go through that so that it can get closer to burning your body fat, and converting that fat into fuel, into ketones. So 24-hour fast, what can it do? It can impact your insulin. You can create more insulin resistance insulin sensitivity. It can help your insulin levels drop, because when you stop eating, then your insulin levels decrease, and allows your body to access that stored fat more easily for energy. So why does that matter? It matters because that helps to improve metabolic flexibility, meaning that you can switch between glucose and using fat for fuel. It's easier for the body to access that stored fat, and it may improve insulin sensitivity over time doing the 24-hour fast. Okay, so doing that 24-hour fast can help to regulate that, and that's really helpful. It's helpful for anyone, regardless if you have insulin resistance or not. Also, during a 24-hour fast, your body gets to use that stored energy. It gets to start to, like between the 12 and 24-hour mark, it's going to start to potentially use those glycogen stores. But first, it has to use what you've consumed the day before. It has to go through those carbs and sugars that you have already consumed before it can get to those storage spaces. It's like in your kitchen, if you run out of things in the fridge, then you go to the pantry, and if there's canned foods in the pantry, but you may not go to the pantry until you go through the fridge. It's not a perfect parallel, but the ability to give your body that access or that opportunity to even go through that. Normally we're just eating, and then we have to burn the calories and burn through what we've consumed before we can get to anything else. Your body will use what you've consumed before you can get to anything else. So this gives us our bodies the opportunity to go through those stores and potentially deplete those stores. Not everyone has it. Everyone has the stores, the glycogen stores, the storage pantries in your body, but not everyone will get to that space yet in those 24 hours. It just depends on how you've been eating and what your body has. So most people during a 24-hour fast will have steadier energy and fewer cravings, because their body's using that also digestive rest. We have to give our bodies a rest. We have to get our digestive system a rest. And usually, if we're not doing regular intermittent fasting, we are just eating on a regular basis, and our body doesn't have time to digest. It doesn't have time to go to break down the food that we've consumed, to use the nutrients, to do all those things, and our body needs that time. I believe I heard from one of our experts that it's like 4 to 6 hours that your body needs just to digest the food you just consumed. It might actually be closer to 9. I'm not sure. It's a good number of hours. But if we're constantly eating, we're not giving our body that ability to rest. So when we give our body that ability to rest, we can experience less bloating. We can have less digestive discomfort. Our housekeeping in our gut has more opportunity to do the job that it does. It does like housekeeping normally if we give it that rest. So it's giving it extra rest. And then we can regulate our appetite, because we know that when we don't eat for 24 hours, it can help us to become more aware of our eating habits, why we're eating, when we're eating, what's triggering our eating. Are we eating out of boredom? Are we eating out of a response to an emotion? Are we eating out of anticipation or like antsiness? And become more aware of what our actual cues are, and that we can have greater control of our food. It reduces that food noise that always is causing us to think about our next meal, or plan our next meal, or plan when we're going to have the next. Everything is planned around the food rather than allowing us to dictate the food and when that plan happens. And then this opportunity for this cellular cleanup. We get to clean up, have the opportunity to increase that process by doing a 24-hour fast. So our fasting can activate that cellular stress response and repair those pathways, including potentially triggering autophagy, autophagy-related process, where the cells become more efficient at removing damaged components, and this can be contributed to healthy aging and cellular function, which is so exciting because we want to live better longer. And if we want to do that, then we can do this practice of 24-hour fasting only once a week or once every other week. And it gives us the ability to see more cleaning out, more giving our opportunity to clean, but at the cellular level. So not everyone will get to that autophagy space where there's that cellular cleaning within 24 hours, but it will get closer, and it will allow us to access to still have that rest. And that improving the insulin sensitivity can really make a difference in energy crashes, in blood sugar control, long-term metabolic health, and that's so important. So the last thing is one of those habits. Adding this 24-hour fast can increase our mental confidence, can give us the ability to say, oh, I can do hard things, and this is actually something that my body is designed to be able to withstand, not even only withstand, but even thrive in this space. And then have the ability to tell yourself, actually, I'm not hungry. My body is good. My body has these glycogen stores. My body will use my body fat to create ketones. I am sustained. And if you're doing the burn with us, then you're getting ketones as well for energy. So this allows us to realize that we can do this, and that we can trust our body, and that food does not have to control us. And that is such a powerful realization. It's such a powerful process to say, I can do something that I didn't think that I could do, which I never thought I could do 24 hours. I was always like, no way. I am never doing 24 hours. There's no way I'm going to do that. I'm not even doing 16. I was never open to fasting in the past until 10 years ago. Now I've been doing this, and for a long time have done the opportunity to have a 24-hour fast, and even longer, where that enables my body to have created this burning fat, but also as fuel, but also being able to have this metabolic flexibility that helps me to age backwards and live better longer. So it's not about just doing a marathon, going without eating and kind of like championing that, but it's about giving your body enough time to switch from processing incoming food to using stored energy, regulating your hunger signals, lowering your insulin or creating more insulin sensitivity, over time of doing this, and then doing some of that internal housekeeping that can be harder to access when we're constantly eating. So if you're not doing it, try it. Let me know how it goes. I will support you. If you want to join us in the burn, put burn in the comments. We are, this is an amazing beginning part of it. It gives you such empowered energy to continue, and a great way to start your week. So have a wonderful day from my house to your kitchen. Global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.